Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The stickers. Oh, is that your favorite one? You love those ones, huh? Oh, you like that one? I don't use those. I peel it. Stick it here. Good boy. I appreciate that. And another one. Go ahead, get it. Ooh, yeah, put it here.
You're a good helper.
Good helper. You got mommy plan. Is that so fun? What is this one? You peel it up. You can do one more. Put it here. Here. There you go. Good job. That wasn't where you wanted to put it. Oh, my heart. Okay. Oh, right in the whiteout area. Yes. Okay, that's enough. Thanks for all the help. Come here. Thank you. Oh, you're so big. Hey guys, it's Andrea, and today I'm coming at you with my plan with me for this week. I hope you guys like that little pre-planned Bubba interlude. He came up and wanted to help me. So I'm actually currently doing this voiceover in my new office, and I know there's quite an echo. I'm going to probably get a rug here this week to kind of absorb some of the noise. It is a bigger room, so it is what it is. But this week was a super exciting week, and we're gonna get into all the details. But first, I will let you guys know what kit I'm using. I am using the Let's Party kit, which I am so in love with. I remember when I first saw the art, I was like, yeah, it's cute or whatever. It's a blue birthday kit. We've seen it, you know, like a blue, purple, periwinkle color. But then, like, the more I, looked at it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. And I wanted the month of my birthday to be kind of like not all birthday kits, but all kits that kind of, I know the echo on this is going to be so bad. I hope that next week I can at least get a rug in here so it absorbs a little bit. I'm so sorry, guys. But did I mess up my settings maybe? No, it's on the same settings. But yeah, so I wanted to use kits this month that were all kind of like either party themed or like me themed, because it is my birth month. It is also the SPC 5-year anniversary, which is just totally wild. Wild, 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 wild. But I love the colors in this kit. I love it paired with gold, and you guys will see just how beautiful it turns out. I wanted to use a lot of the boxes. This kit did have, you know, the normal full boxes, and then it also had an add-on of Fashion Girls. It had an add-on of occasion boxes, and then it also just had like an extra boxes. I just thought that there was just so much you could do with this art. So it's just very universal and diverse, you know, in the like category of themes. So this week, actually, Reagan was born, which is Kirsten's baby. You guys should follow her over at Kirsten Krasinski for tons of updates and pictures of both Reagan and Avery with Reagan. Reagan is a cute little baby. It seems like Monday was like so long ago just because of how busy this week was. I was there for the whole entire birth, and I feel like I probably spent like 20 hours at the hospital between Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe more actually. But it was just really fun to be a part of the birth. When Kirsten asked me to, you know, be there, I was like, hey, yeah. And I was like, don't change your mind, please. But if you want to change your mind, like, I totally understand, because this is your birth. But I got to be there, and it was crazy. It just kind of blows my mind. It all happened so fast. Kirsten was a trooper, and I was just like, we were all just kept saying that was so fast. That all happened so fast. But I'm sure Kirsten will do like a full, like maybe video on her birth, or maybe like, you know, during the plan with me, she'll talk more about what happened. But I'll kind of give you the too long didn't read version, because it did happen like in my week, you know. So let's go ahead and I I guess, start talking about the week. So on my sidebar, I did do the 3 boxes, which I did last week and the week of the rodeo. I really like whenever there's enough boxes to do the 3 because, like I've said a bunch of times, I really don't have, I love these overlays. Lauren sent me 10 pages of these and I love them so much. So I have 11. They're the collab ones with Jasenia's handwriting. And I just think that like whenever I do party kits normally, they're usually gold. Like for me, like preference wise, and a lot of people have been asking about Bennett's second birthday, and we will have like a kit. It's gonna be pretty neutral as far as like you could use it for a girl, you can use it for a boy, you can use it for adult. Kit, it will be exclusive art, so if you're looking for a birthday kit, I will have one. A lot of you guys ask me about custom art that I do for like Bennett's birthdays and stuff because I know a lot of you guys have kids around my child's age, so that'll be coming out later in the year. So I use the 3 full boxes just because, whenever there's a lot of full boxes, I like to be able to kind of pop them in the sidebar. And I put in that we're going to Disney next week, which I'm really, really excited about. We're going to Disneyland, which Bennett's actually never been to Disneyland. Not that he cares where we go, but we haven't been to Disneyland in a while. And we just decided a couple weeks ago, we're going to Disneyland because I wanted to go for my birthday. And I was like planning on it, but then it's like the same weekend as Easter. And then I was like, it's not meant to be because it was like so expensive. So we just decided to go next week instead of my birthday week, which I don't really care. But I'm so hyped. We're just going for 2 days, a quick trip, and it's going to be so, so fun. And then I also put in that baby Reagan was born, and I'm trying to figure out like how we're spelling Ray because I put it in the wrong way because I'd already written it by the time that I texted Kirsten on how to spell it because Ray is generally spelled R-A-E, but Reagan is spelled R-E-A. So I'm like not sure how I want to like spell it because R-E-A looks a little weird, and even Kirsten was like, I don't know. But R-A-E doesn't match with Reagan, but I don't know. Like I feel like sometimes like you just gotta do what's best for the looks. I don't know. Like what do you guys think? How should Ray be spelled? I'm not sure. But maybe we'll just go with a different nickname. Like Babe Ave took like 3 or 4 months to establish, so we might just get a different nickname going on. I don't know. We just gotta look at her more and see what happens. But on Monday, Nick was not feeling well, so I put that in, and me and Bennett and I, it was actually the second time that we went to Target this week, but it just seems like so long ago that we went, like Monday was 100 years ago. That's pretty much what I'm at this point, but we went to Target just to kind of get out of the house and do something quick that would kind of entertain Bennett. Bennett likes going to Target. He likes helping his mom put stuff in the cart, and then I did visit the new office with Bennett before we went home just to see how everything was going because Nick's dad's doing a lot of custom build stuff for us and he had some questions, so I went ahead and popped over. I posted some of that stuff on Instagram and it looks so beautiful. I'm so excited. He's custom built a full order filling station, which I'm so in love with. It's so beautiful, and Emily is like crying over it every day. She's like, can I come visit her? And I'm like, yes. So hopefully it'll be done this week and Emily can come visit and hug her new order filling station. It's beautiful. It's gonna look super beautiful when she has like all of the name tags in and like all the kits. We'll definitely post pictures online. Then later that day, I had to go do Uchiko with Emily, and it was so delicious. It was so good. They had a new dessert that was so amazing. It is like I think it was like a warm banana bread or something like that, but it was so good. And then I had bad cramps in a bath, like so bad cramps. I was convinced that I had appendicitis, which I did post about on my personal Instagram, and everyone was like, Andrea, if you can do this, like there was many things, you don't have appendicitis. And I was like, okay, I don't have appendicitis, which I don't because my appendix would probably ruptured by now. But I felt better the next morning, which that morning I had Brian and Kirsten's phone number on emergency. Like you can put as a ring, if you go into the ringtones on your iPhone, there's like an emergency bypass. My phone doesn't ring, doesn't make sounds, and doesn't vibrate. I feel like it gives me anxiety whenever my phone, Nick just texted me. I get anxiety when my phone rings or vibrates because I feel like I have to look at it right then and there. I'm like super weird about like answering texts and emails like super fast, so I have to turn my phone on nothing. But for Brian and Kirsten, because we were waiting on baby Reagan, I put them both on emergency. So no matter what, if you go into the ringtone and click emergency bypass, then that phone number will always ring. Now I have Nick on it because he was mad that like I put them on it, and Nick has never been on emergency bypass. But it's a really cool thing, I guess, because, you know, if you're sleeping, maybe there's somebody that you want it to like ring through disturb or anything like that. So I got a phone call at like 5:30 in the morning from Brian, and I woke up and I actually thought it was Nick like set an alarm to buy like movie tickets or something, and I was like kicking him. I'm like, Nick, turn off your alarm. And he's like, that's you. And I look over and I see Brian's face on my phone, and I'm like, what is going on? Why is he calling me this early? And then I was like, oh my god, it's time. So I answered the phone, and he was like, hey, you know, we just got to the hospital. I saw that Kirsten texted me a bunch of times, like just like what her contractions were and things like that. So I was like, oh, okay. I just wanted to like wait till they were admitted to call me. So they were like, it's time, let's go. So I like got up all groggily and like went around, and I was like, do I need pants? Do I need shorts? How's it going to be? And I packed like a quick little bag of like stuff I needed, like my laptop and stuff, because I figured we would be there for a while, you know, just chilling. Because like Kirsten's labor before was really long. My labor before was really long. You know, we never listened when people say, oh, well, the second baby comes really fast. But this baby came so fast. I did not get anything done. I got like a kit done, but that was about it. We were just straight chilling, and they were like, oh, it's time. And I'm like, it's like 10:30. Like, we've been here for like 4 hours. This is not long enough. But Kirsten's a trooper and pushed that baby out in 4 pushes. Go check her Instagram. That baby's real cute, and go like some stuff, you know. But then I put Starbucks, because I actually got to the hospital and they were like finishing their paperwork. So I went to the Starbucks, which was just right around the corner, which was so convenient, and got Brian and I Starbucks. And then I put hospital chillin' with 2 munchkins, like clapping hands. That is me and Brian, because we were just sitting there like, you know, shooting the shiz while Kirsten's like, yeah, I feel a little pressure. And we're like, yeah, Kirsten, you're fine. And then baby Reagan just came. She just like decided that she was just going to come in 4 pushes in like 3 hours of being there. Like, we were all shook. We just kept saying all day. That was fast. And then I just chilled. I think I didn't leave the hospital till like maybe 8 or maybe a little bit later. I'm not sure, but I did go to a Target run to get a bunch of stuff that Brian and Kirsten needed/wanted, like different snacks and drinks and things like that, and just different like medical-y type things that they wanted. So I went and did that, and then I put in scary shiz because some scary stuff happened. Baby Reagan is totally fine, but just some scary stuff happened that I'll wait for Kirsten to explain to you, because I'm still shook about it. I feel like I'm a little scarred, but she's fine. She's a healthy baby. She's super squeezable. She's just the way we want her to be. And then home at last, I put a little me and Bubba cuddling. Then on Wednesday, I put in that was Bubba's half birthday. And I put in that I went to Starbucks, and then I went to work because I needed to print labels for whatever Emily was going to fill the next day. So I did that, and then I went to the hospital around lunchtime, and I chilled with Brian, Kirsten, Avery, everyone until like later in the evening. And I put in the little poop wonton because Reagan took the biggest poop, and you know, Kirsten was in pain, so I was like, I'll take care of this, I got this. And it was a huge poop. Emily was actually there, so she helped me, but it was a massive baby poop. And then I put in WTF favor. You can all gladly know that I have deleted the favor app from my phone because this was the final straw for favor. You'd think the final straw would have been 100 times ago whenever they screwed me over, but no, this was the final straw. Brian and I were super hungry. Kirsten had already ate like whatever she was eating, like hospital food, and me and Brian were like, we're hungry, so we were gonna just order favor. It just seemed like a simple thing to do. We were like, oh, we're gonna order In-N-Out, but for some reason like In-N-Out didn't accept favors, which was weird. And then we were like, oh, we're gonna order Phil's Ice House. We ordered Phil's Ice House, and then no joke, this favor person just was not responsive at all. Marked after like an hour and like 15 minutes that they were at the hospital, and Brian was like outside waiting because they said that they were like on their way like 45 minutes prior. Honestly, it might have been even longer than an hour and 15 minutes. Probably longer actually, because he was downstairs waiting for her like a half an hour before like she put that she was there, and it was like that was like 20 minutes after she had left the place, Phil's Ice House, which is a burger place. So she's marked that she was there. Brian's like, it's not like a huge hospital. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've like been in hospitals that are kind of confusing to like navigate, but it's the emergency room. Like, we put notes on there, and there was nobody, like ghost town. Like, there's not even like cars. You could be like, maybe she was there and like we didn't see her. And then we looked at like, there's another part of the hospital. I said, Brian, just walk over there, see if they're there. Not there. I tried calling them. Their phone was off. Like, Verizon was like, doo-doo, doo-doo, like we can't answer the phone right now because Verizon, like, shut off our phone or something. And then I texted them. I was like, hey, like, let me know when you're here, blah, blah, blah. And then an hour after it said she arrived at the hospital, she's like, oh, by the way, I have your food. I'm here. I'm sorry I'm running late. This is like 2.5+ hours after we ordered. And I'm like, sorry, I already placed another order. And she's like, but I have your food. And I'm like, you literally ordered it at the place like an hour and 45 minutes ago, and you said you were here like an hour ago. The whole thing was just way too long. So I deleted Favor, never using it again. I've had so many bad experiences, and I just do not recommend at all. Then Emily brought us food because she's a sweet, sweet angel. I was texting her because she was a Favor runner, and I was like, how does this like even work? And she's like, I would have just brought you food. And I'm like, you want to bring us food and see a baby? And she's like, yes, on my way. And like, I could have had anyone bring me that food from any part of Texas, and I would have got here faster than that. But Emily brought us Favor, and she was definitely the MVP of the day. She's like, if you ever want anything, just text me. Emily is like the best there ever was. And because she's always at work, she could pretty much do anything on the clock ever. So that was fun. And then Emily got to help me change that poop, and we just all like sat and chatted while Brian went home for a little bit. That was like the main purpose of me going to the hospital that day, was that so Brian could go home for a little and I could hang out with Kirsten, so that if she needed anything done or any help, which I pretty much just held the baby all the time and just like smelled all the snuggles, that I could be there while Brian went home. So Brian went home, and then me, Emily, and Kirsten just chilled and just chit-chatted for like an hour or two, and then Brian came, and then me and Emily left. Then I just put in baby snuggles with a cute little squishy face, and then also Wiggle Wednesday was that day, so I put it on the bottom wash area because just too much happened that day. So then on Thursday, I had a lot of work to catch up on, so I put in a little Grin and Bear It sticker that says work. I got Starbucks. Bennett had a doctor's appointment. I actually didn't go to it just because I had so much to do. I felt bad, but honestly, like, it's the second appointment I missed in his whole life, and he's had like 100,000 of them. So I think like I'm solid. I kept texting like I feel so bad, and he's like, I mean, I've missed one already, and you like do everything else with him, so don't worry about it. So I still felt guilty, mom guilt. And I put in the little like Suey stickers, because it kind of like, Suey could totally be a girl, but like Suey kind of has like those masculine features, the wonton. So I put that in for Bennett and Nick just because I thought it was really cute. And I don't know, it just reminds me of like Nick and Bennett, like the little one. I don't know. Then we got takeout. We finally found a Chinese restaurant that like tastes good. I feel like a lot of Chinese restaurants in Austin taste very like healthy and like florally. I don't know. They just don't taste like Chinese food. Like if you go like to New York and eat Chinese food, like that's the best stuff. But like for some reason in Austin, everything's like so florally and fresh tasting and like doesn't taste like Chinese food. Like I feel like it's more of like almost fusion at that point, but like this was like Chinese food. Like it tasted so good, and we found a place, so now we're like set on Chinese food, and it's like right around the corner, and everything's just so good. I could just squeeze it, but it's still like a little different, but like good. So I got that, so I wanted to mark that down. And then I did take a bath this night, and then I did do more work. I think I stayed up pretty late doing work just because I needed to get everything done for Friday's releases. Then on Friday, I did go to Target with Bennett in the morning. I don't remember what Nick was doing. I think he had to go to Home Depot with his dad to pick up more boards for Emily's order filling thing. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to take Bennett to Target because we had a couple of random things that we needed to pick up, but also just like to walk around and just do something. So we did that, and then I popped over to the new office. I don't remember why. I think Nick's dad needed something again. And then during Bennett's 18-month appointment, his doctor said to try potty training just to kind of see how he reacts to it, and he did not react like he's interested in it yet, so we just like tried it, and we'll try again in a couple of months to see. If you guys have any youngish kid potty training tips, let me know. I mean, I kind of get the general idea, and I do have a sister-in-law who has 8 kids, so she kind of gave me the lowdown on like different strategies for different kids. But I don't think Bennett's interested yet, and he just peed all over the floor. So that was super fun. And then I did watch TV with the boys all day. We just kind of caught up on all of our shows, and we also watched Jane the Virgin together. That's my show, but we watched it. And then we had Chewy's for dinner. We've been just so bad about eating out, honestly. I've just been so busy. I feel like April's gonna be a really busy month. I'm actually going somewhere every week until like mid-May, which is crazy. And then I'm going a bunch of places like the rest of the year. I have so many trips. I'm going to Vancouver twice, once for Marg's bridal shower stuff, and then once for her wedding. And I'm going to New York, and I'm going to the beach. I'm going everywhere. Then on Saturday, we woke up really early. Bennett's like been really weird with when he wakes up, because some mornings he sleeps till like 8:30, some mornings he sleeps till 6:50, some mornings he sleeps till 6, some mornings he sleeps till 9:30. This morning he woke up really early, and Nick was like, baby, can we please go to snooze? Even though he literally just went to snooze on Wednesday. I said that, and he's like, I don't care, I want to go again. So I got up off my booty, and we went to snooze, and it was so delicious. And there was barely anybody there, which was awesome, because sometimes snooze is so packed. Then we came home, and Nick's parents came over to watch Bennett while Nick and I moved all of my stuff over to the new office. And I am super excited to be in this office. Like I said, I do need to get a rug because the echo in here is kind of insane, but I'm really excited about it. This room is way bigger than my other office. I can have a little bit of work-home separation, and I can be more present at work, which I think is important. And I have a little couch, so I could design on the couch, which is exciting. Then I put in cuddled with Nikki, because we just sat at the office for a little on my couch and just like sat on our phones just in peace and quiet, which I feel like we haven't done in a really long time, besides obviously at night whenever Nick's on one side of Bennett and I'm on the other side of Bennett. If you guys like co-sleep, you know that there's really not a lot of time where you're alone, and I feel like if we do have alone time, we're usually going out on a date. So just to be able to sit on our phones in like silence was just kind of like a really nice thing. So we just sat here for like an hour, and then I like got up and just finished up like everything that we needed to do in the office. And then we went home and we watched Double Shot at Love. Well, I watched Double Shot at Love. Nick took Bennett upstairs. He was actually just going to change his diaper, but then I think they just played in his room for a while. And I watched Double Shot at Love with Pauly D and Vinny. And oh my goodness, I'm so obsessed with this show. I love Pauly D and Vinny. I love the Jersey Shore. If you don't like the Jersey Shore, I don't really understand. If you don't like the Jersey Shore and have never watched the Jersey Shore, then you can't talk. But if you don't like it and you have watched it, like I just don't get you. But I mean, we all had to have our own opinion. But if you don't like it and have never watched it, like just sit down, because Jersey Shore is so entertaining. I remember Nick and I would watch the Jersey Shore, like the actual show, back in the day, like way before stickers. We used to just binge watch it together. It was like one of the shows that we started later than it like aired, you know what I mean? We binged watched like 3 seasons and then like watched it live, which was super fun. So I feel like it's very nostalgic, and it's just such an entertaining show, and I just feel like super into it. I just feel like it's my childhood at this point, and it's so good. On Sunday, just kidding. I also watched The Act whenever Bubba took a nap, and then Cabo Bob's we had for dinner, and then I put in Yucky Bath, which if you guys watch, or not watch, but if you're subscribed. If you're following my Instagram, my personal one, I posted pictures of it. It was really, 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 really nasty. It was just gross. I don't even want to relive it. Then on Sunday I went to Starbucks, and this is today. I filmed at the new office. I went to our regular office and printed labels for Wiggle Wednesday orders for Emily to fill tomorrow. And then I put in chilling with my boys, because I'm going to go home and do that. Actually, Nick just texted me because he wants Wendy's on the way home, which I'm really hoping that I can start doing my Plan With Me's on Friday, and then my new release is on Wednesday, and then doing some kind of random video on Monday. But this Friday is actually going to be the mystery, which I'm going to be printing mystery labels on Wednesday, and they're going to either drop them off Thursday or Friday, which is still earlier than quoted. So, yeah, so that's why I'm doing this video on Monday, and I don't really know what I'm doing tonight. And then I just put in 3 days till Disney because it took up a lot of space, and I'm probably honestly gonna go home and chill with the boys for the rest of this Sunday, and then I am going to probably edit videos and work on listings tonight because I'm leaving for Disney this week, and I'm super excited. I hope you guys like this week's video. I love the way this kit turned out. It might be one of my top 5 favorite spreads of all time. I just think it's beautiful. I think this kit kind of encompasses many different occasions, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!